Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Chuck Bolt wanted me to do a pissed off video for him. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I can't get too outraged or uh anything in this video like I used to because we're under new management and they are a little stricter, a lot stricter than the old people we had. And pretty much you gotta follow the rules or you're out. Um so I can do what I can do for you guys. But hey JC, um I'd make it best pissed off video I can do for Chuck Bolt because I know he had some problems at work and he went to jail for them 10 days, which not unless he had other police record, which I don't think he did. Um, 10 days is rather fucking expensive time in jail just for a little simple assault misdemeanor. Around here, they would only maybe slap him on the wrist with $100 to $250 fine. You go in front of the judge first time, no record, they can threaten you out $1,000 fine and or 6 months in jail or both. Um, hey, Shock, I'm real angry. I bet you are. And JC says hey, and Chuck says I'm here. I'm real angry. A bunch of little punctuation marks for you.
I got a question for you. What do I need to do? Kick your ass?
But thanks for what you did for us, Chuck Bowl. I think it was bullshit because they did this shit. Um, I think you should only got maybe just a simple fine. If you'd been up around here, Chuck, where I live at, if you told the judge what happened, your record was clean. He might have just slapped you on the hand with $150 in court costs or $250 in court costs. Maybe sometimes, avoided jail. Uh, Sometimes they can do what they call community service, where you work it off at Litter Landing for so many hours and be done with it. Um, I think that was a little fucking harsh and steep. The reason why, like I said, I can't get too loud in these videos anymore, guys, because they took over new ownership and they're just a little bit more stricter, a lot more stricter than what the old landlord was. And they don't hesitate to throw you an eviction notice on a door at any given time. Okay? Just letting you guys know that. I'm just lucky to get to work on my car and everything. AP Wee, hello. Yeah, the reason why I've been on lately, guys, payday's coming up. Okay. My fucking government phone's coming tomorrow. I gotta get it set up and in month of April, I'm supposed to, if the weather is permitting. If these people Chuck's working with causing problems saying we're not on all the time, well, in their faces, because they're going to probably get tired of me because each and every day, long as I ain't on breaks or, you know, laying in bed resting, I'll be out there a lot of times with a video on my car because I'll be coming back for spring of 2023 for the car repair video. So I don't know how many videos that's going to be. That's going to be in several parts, several days. Depends on the weather. Now the weather could be bad one day, I could stop. If the weather's good the next day, I could continue. What are you angry about, Mr. Fluger? Well, Chuck, my buddy there, uh, I ain't gonna mention no names from him at work now unless he gives the okay. But people, his job was starting a bunch of shit with him over me and Lacey not making videos. But like I told people, I don't know what day we're going to be moving. They're running behind down here now in the construction, which is fine with me because I get to have more time to do my car repairs. Um, and Shock wrote me last night on my one YouTube blog and said he got thrown in jail for about, what, 10 days? And the other two guys he got into it with got nailed for 14 days. He's under suspension from his job, I think he said, until Wednesday, if I read it right. And these other two chowderheads are off until next Monday. And I believe it was his second suspension. But this time around, Chuck got it, I think, for what, a simple assault or so. That's what they would call it around here, hitting somebody. Simple assault, now unless it's a woman. Then they could call it domestic. I mean, they could drop it to the assault. A lot of times it hits you with the domestic automatically. Dang, you must be very furious, Mr. Fluga. Yeah, I am. Chuck took up for Fluga. He's a good friend, Fluga supporter. Yeah, thank you for that. Brian, you have permission to call out Carlo and Ted. You can't say their name. All right. I can't pronounce it real good. It's Colo, Cholo, and Ted. I don't know what it is with you two fucking nimwits, but you guys don't have the right to do this. Because for the simple fact is, Chuck had every right to do to you what he did. Um, I'd have flushed you in the fucking toilet, not the river, if it was me. Um, because you got to think, guys, I'm in an apartment. I got to be moving to a new apartment. Ours be under construction, and we're moving back. Then I got a lot on my plate right now because I got to work on this fucking car. I got to put head gaskets in, new intake gaskets, water pump,
And we got,
brakes, bearings, muffler, gas lines to be repaired,
and we got,
transmission fluid to change, and oil.
we got to take Luca and.
What you make a video about, Mr. Flu? What do you make a video about, Mr. Oh, well, I'm going to be doing a lot of car repairs coming up in April of spring of 2023 because last I did a car repair video was around 4 or 5 months ago. I checked on my last YouTube vlog, and that was my last video I did. This year you're going to get a boatload of them. Probably from teardown to start to finish, maybe. Um, Hopefully I can get this running. If the heads aren't warped, the blocks aren't warped, then we could be fucked. But hopefully, if everything checks good and diagnostics right good, a little bit of $1,300, $1,400, I should be in the clear. You know, Brian is an expert in everything, almost everything. He's the best real YouTuber of the year. Thanks, Jason, and thank you too, Shuckbolt, for doing this. Knocking the hell out. They need it. I mean, these two fucking yahoos that you beat the hell out of don't have as much on their goddamn plate as I do. If they don't have an idea what the hell moving is like from one apartment to the next and back again, and putting half of a motor back together, and it ain't all the way tore apart yet. I still got to take the upper intakes off, the fuel rail off of the injectors, the lower intake, and the front and rear exhaust manifolds off yet before I can even release the head. A good friend of mine, Taco Squid, told me about this channel. He said it was a good one. Oh wow, good. But yeah, it kind of pissed us both off about this Chilo and Ted, whoever they are, he works with. Um, if they started it, yeah, they should have got more time. Chuck was just backing us up. I don't know if he had a public defender or if he went in there and played guilty to the goddamn charge or no contest. I mean, the only thing you can plead up here is guilty, not guilty, or no contest. No contest means that the judge enter a guilty plea for you, or it gives you sometimes a reduced sentence. The only way you can plead insanity in a nut job case, if you commit murder to try to avoid the execution. But in Ohio, they can't hardly get the drugs anymore, so they don't hardly execute anymore. It's usually life in prison or so many years in parole. Trying to tune them up good, put them in the dirt. I got in their bloody faces and said, if you ever talk about Brian again, I'll be worse. Wow, Chuck. So you actually put them in the, you're talking about like a dirt pile or like a land of flat dirt, kind of like leveled out type thing, what you'd find in a park or a playground type. What did Jared say? I don't know what they said, and I don't want to know. All I know is them two assholes spent about 14 days. Chuck, my good buddy, no wonder he wasn't on writing me on YouTube. He was in jail for 10 days.
What do I need to do? Kick his ass?
Lacey's like, what does you have to do? Kick your ass, you bad boy? I knocked them down on their butt on the dirt. Wow. I'm surprised I hope your boss is a good boss and don't try to fire you. I'm telling you, if you are a good worker, Chuck, um, good help is hard to find these days. Really, it is. You either get quitters or lazy fuckers or people don't do their job right. Wow. A two on one bottle. Yep, pretty much, man. I used to get in some battles in my day too, there, Pete Witt, the bars and shit. You know, it ain't fun, man, oh man, when you gotta fucking fight 4 or 6 at a time. I mean, and sometimes you don't get no help. Sometimes you do. Depends on who jumps in or not to help you. You win some, you lose some. I mean, it's with anything. But it's curious to us because these fucking people don't even know us personally, and then they have to talk shit about me and my wife like that. Uh, but you know what, bastards? Hope you guys are watching off of Chuck Bolt or whoever you're watching this YouTube channel through. I'm coming back in April in between, hopefully around the 7th, because I'm going to take time off until the 7th because my little girl has to go in for surgery until the 6th and comes home. But it depends on the weather, too. They talk all kinds of trash about Brian. Says he sucks, not a real YouTube. They say Rick is better. I'm tired of their mouth. I took them both out.
I like to say something here.
Wellsboro Rick is not as good as Brian.
Excuse me, motherfuckers. My son's dad has not been on for I don't know how many months.
Last I checked,
Last time
about 3, 4, maybe 5 months, between 3 to 5 months ago. And that was on the Rick's Flashlight Review and his other channel. He had GPPI.
To check on you.
And, I try to get on when I can, but I've been out taking breaks every now and again, guys. Payday's coming up soon. Our money has been coming in the bank on our disability earlier than the 1st and the 3rd, which is nice. And I'm getting ready for payday. And tomorrow I got to cram to get this fucking phone done because we got these Total Wireless phones now by Verizon called Total by Verizon. I already got the damn thing set up. I just got to get a card for it, call Verizon, get the PIN code to call Total by Verizon to give them to keep our same damn numbers. But my government number will change for sure because I'm now with SafeLinks. I switched with Lacey. So now I'm on ACP, so I get everything unlimited, all but data, and that's 25 gigabytes. And if anybody goes through 25 gigs a month, it's either got to be one a serious goddamn gamer or a big video hog one, because them are the only two goddamn things I know it's going to take it up.
What this talk for today?
Ghost Police channel is dead. Rick Flashlight the reviews every day. Rick, Ghost Man, yeah, it's Lacey's ex-husband. It ran them 2 channels. And his channel's dead because a lot of people have left his channel, come to me because they got tired of him. And then when he got rid of these one Cap Moors, and that's what led to. See, mine was a different story when I moved here. I had to give mine to Ricky for a while. Okay. Until I got the papers filled out, and we're only allowed to have at least a couple. I had to get the papers filled out for a service animal or an emotional pet. Because with these new landlords, if you don't have the papers, they can either do one or two things. Evict you if you don't get rid of the cat or the dog, or they can make you pay extra. And the way they're operating, they can evict you over one cat if they're not on the lease, on the papers, and they have to be a service animal and or pedigree or an emotional pet. You have to do certain things to qualify for that, or the doctor will not sign the fucking paper, and then you will not get it in the door. Then they would have to go to a friend's house, shelter, or put them up for adoption online or something. That's the way it's rocking. And any apartment in my town's like that, and mostly all towns I've lived in, or not lived in, but been in, has had that. Now the ones that will allow pets a lot of times want anywhere from $150 to $200, $300, $400 extra for a pet agreement for a deposit, and then so much a month on your rent on top of it. Rick treats his cats like garbage. He throws his cats away and made up lies about it. Should I watch this channel? No, I wouldn't. I would not. Pee Wee, you could watch Rick if you like garbage. Cat these content. Rick's no good. Yeah. Well, see, Shock never got mad at me because he knew I couldn't have pet care until I got him put on the lease. Um, I don't like get rid of cats either or dogs if I'm attached to them.
How we had to
But
do it.
mine was a little bit different, you know. When you have your own trailer like what we did, and get told one day when you come home from the store you gotta pack your shit and go in about 3, 4 months, 6 months, okay, and you move into another apartment, then that's when the rules in your life's gonna change forever. It ain't like having your own fucking joint. He found any real ghost? I guess he said he did. We all love Brian. Brian fought to keep his cat. Yeah, but you know, JC, you understood why. I mean, I just didn't throw mine out the country or in a shelter. Although they do have one no kill shelter in Finley, I would have turned to if I would have had to, but it's like $30 a head. And the only way the kennel out here puts them down or Teddy's rescue is if they're mean, violent to themselves, or anything. Other than that, they keep them till adopted. Now, at Upper Sandusky, they keep them for so long, and if they don't adopt, they're dead. That's just my point of it. They're good at fixing animals, but they're not good when they take them in. That's why they never refuse any because they're never filled because they're always putting them down. Who's the longest best fan you've ever had on this channel? Well, JC, Shock, they're the biggest originals. You know, Lacey. Lacey, I think, would be start of the joint because she joined me on live chat and stuff when I first started out about 5, 6 years ago. And then JC walks in, Shock Bolt, you know, and a bunch of them. And then I got to know wrestlers like Stone Cold Batter, Hulk Hogan, Gangrel, the Vampire, you know, stuff like that. Lacey's number one, yeah. But, you know, that's why one day I like to get my own place, save up money, you know, what they call rent down home, where if you pay like 200 to 400 a month, you know, you got your own rules, you know. I mean, you got nobody tell you when to piss shit. Yeah, look, you motherfucker. You got to get rid of your cat, or you're gonna get kicked out or have to pay a pet agreement. I mean, you know, that's just the way it is, you know. And you don't have to worry about neighbors you don't like. I mean, and one, you know, most of them I get along with. A few of them I don't like, but I ain't gonna mention no names. But not everybody I get along here with, you know, pretty much. Yeah, it's got to be Lacey. Brian is a superstar. He knows a lot of famous people. Yeah, thanks, Lacey. I mean, it took me a while, actually, guys, to build this channel from stardom. Um, I was digging pretty much, you said, in the gravel pile, railroad tracks, digging up dirt and stones to get where I am today. Um, it's never easy, believe me, because when you review products, you always got the name on your products a lot of times you can review. But then when you got to make videos on oddball stuff at times, then if you can't find the title or look for the title that you want to do, then you got to make up your own title. And that's another challenge you got to do because if you don't watch what title you're titling and doing, YouTube could pull your video, give you a copy strike, or suspend you for 1 strike for a week, 2 strikes, you're out for 2 weeks, and 3 strikes, you're done, and you got to restart from superstardom back from the rock bottom pile, back up again under another name. Brian deserves all the fame he got. He works hard for his fans because he cares. Yes, I do. Brian is the best. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. But Chuck, do me a favor, good buddy. When you go back to work, and when these two assholes get back to work from suspension, you tell these two fuckers, my tripod, my new cell phone, behind that motherfucker videotaping. And if they don't like how I'm taping, You tell them motherfuckers to suck my tie rods and suck my goddamn transmission fluid out of my dipstick. And my car ain't even got a dipstick. I gotta go in there and check it with a drain plug. But now they can suck my oil dipstick. Now I got one of them. Hey, Chuck, what do I need to do? Kick your ass? Lacey. But I appreciated everything you did for us, Chuck. And I know JC was there, and Pee Wee and them. They'll tune these fuckers up too. I know it. I know JC would have backed it up. I could just see it. Chuck Bolton, JC, and all of them been in the same damn cell on a chain gang team.
He said, go get some.
Come and get some Lacey. But yeah, you tell them motherfuckers they can suck on my slick 50 oil dipstick.
I would buy that thing with him in here. Because I would probably have knocked them out.
Because I'm coming back for that top end of that motor rebuild. I can't guarantee it can get fixed, okay? That's why I'm not ordering the parts much until I see what's on the plate and the table. No, I got to clean all this crap off. Gasket material, inspect, make sure there ain't no cracks, no holes, burnt in pistons, basically the surface of the head and the engine block looks good. Looks good from the out, okay, but I don't mean what the fuck's underneath between the mating surfaces and the gasket. Where you from, Brian? Here in Ohio, born and raised, honey. I hope you're a man or a woman. I can't really tell in your picture. Come and get some Lacey. Yeah, it's funny. I got the flu gets back always. LOL.
A guy.
A guy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to call you honey. It's just in your picture, but it works small. It looked like a woman because it could go both ways. So forgive me for that. I made a little boo boo. We're going too many people at the fairgrounds and stuff years ago. I made boo boos already and called my own best friend honey, and that was Lacey met him, Louie. And he'd always go by, what's that, sweetheart? We weren't gay or nothing. I said, oh, nothing, honey. What's up with you, sweetheart? We always fucked with each other like that, That was our, motto, Make customers happy and fucking with each other, Randy, can you call me honey, LOL? Yeah, what's up, honey?
Hey, sweetheart.
You want to suck on my slick 50 or my left side's Quaker State? Fuck you, I got Valvoline in the middle. Lacey is as sweet as honey. Yeah, she is there, JT,
Somebody's behind you, but they can't see.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought I'd join you guys for a while, for movies and stuff later.
You play over, maybe they can see.
Mm. Oh yeah, there's cotton candy if you can just lift her up a little bit. Banging and banging. Yep, banging and banging, brother. There's cotton candy. Wish her luck on the 5th of April. She goes in between noon and 5 for the night to stay, and the next day we have to pick her up for surgery on the 6th.
So what you be trying to do? Break her out.
Yeah, break her out, but I never could do that because there's cameras, alarms. I'd go to jail, but I'd have one cat. Well, excuse me, Lacey would have the cat, but
you looked at it. You should know how to get around it.
Brian is always a great, but he's odd here. Best wishes to you, kitty cat. She'll be fine. The guy that used to do it ain't there no more. He's thinking about retirement, Walt, but he actually started his own veterinarian. So the lady's been there for 10 years, and they said she's really good, and she really loves animals. Well, she'd have to be good because this damn shelter don't hire just anybody out of a damn kitty park or a dumpster area. She has to be good. They're pretty picky on who they get for surgeons and quote veterinarians. What movie are you gonna watch? I watch anything and everything, I like Steven Seagal. I downloaded a shitload full of Eddie Murphy's a bit ago. I love him. I love different actors. I love Rambo. That's one of my biggest. Steven Seagal has to be. Jackie Chan is one of my all-time favorites. Chris Tucker. When they did the Rush Hours together. Different things. What are you pissed off about? Well, like I said, when Chuck got in that fight and he got 10 days, I think that was kind of fucking rough. Hard. Sorry about that, Chuck. Thanks for sticking up for us. But you assholes that's fucking with Chuck and us, leave him the fuck alone. Leave us the fuck alone. I'm coming back in April, motherfucker. I am coming back in goddamn April. Hell or high water if that weather's good. And then you could blow my heads like I gotta blow these head gaskets back in place. Hi, JC with a heart. Hey, Metal Kitty Brian, is it true that you and Lacey used to make private videos? Yeah, I used 2 years ago, but the companies never paid us, so we had to kind of stop that. Um, but oh well, I still got the extra videos on my phone for entertainment, so I got the videos, logged into my phone and private files. Couldn't make cash that way, yeah. Dang, how I get a hold of them. They're not on no more. The Pornhub that we used to have years ago, they changed their policies. That one year, I think it was back in 2020, maybe 2021, somewhere in that era. I got up one day to look, see if they were still on there. I was thinking about it one day, forgot to check. Thinking about it, looked on my channel, and they were disappeared. Well, I thought they was going to send the money to Western Union, and what I didn't do is send them my bank information as a routing and checking savings number, whatever. And I didn't feel comfortable doing that because they had been hacked before. And my information's on there. If it gets hacked, they can attack my bank account. And I felt safer if I did this to pick up the money at Western Union or where they had my legal address at the old residence I lived at before here. I felt much safer getting it in a, paycheck, but not the kind you file income tax on, just like a personal check, rather. Hey, Chuck, Brian, can I ask you a question? Yeah, honey. What you gotta ask me?
And they never got us the money.
Yeah, they never sent it. Got time I ate it. Tell me on the application when I filled it out to do it by bank statement. They said Western Union, MoneyGram, shit like that. I was like, well, that'd be easy enough. Go to my local Rite Aid, Walmart, wherever to pick it up. Honey. And when the manager wrote me and told me about it, when I wrote her back, she's nice and all. She, yeah, we started this where you have to have a bank account where you have to make revenue. We had to remove your videos. I was like, oh, okay. And whatever your question is, Chuck, go ahead. Yep, that's what I'm saying, Metal Kitty asked. But, yeah, if these fuckers have any more to say, if I was out there where you got Chuck, they can blow on my push rods, because I'd shove my push rods up their asses, all 6 cylinders of them. These fuckers don't know. They've never worked on a car. How hard it is to do a lot of it by yourself. I mean, Lacey can help some, but when it comes to the heads and stuff, they have to be torqued just right, no fuck ups, or they'll leak. I got to run fuel lines from the gas tank nearly to the motor. It depends on how many. I know two's bad, but I don't know how long they. Who's Lacey? Oh, that's my wife behind me there. She has her own channel too. Just look her up, Lacey Fluger. Of course, you've already subscribed to her. I've seen that. I was a guy you already subscribed to. It just dawned on me.
Oh, see, little mama, like, which head you talking about, Daddy?
What, he just suck on my bored out 8 heads between my legs or my fucking big old heads under the fucking Chevy engine? He can suck on my V6 or my 2 cylinders between my legs. Brian, do you have a big wood and is your stick bigger than Wellsboro? How big is it? 5-inch hard, mine's about 7. His is 4 to 5. If you know what a Vienna sausage looks like in a can, shuck. From Walmart, the armor cans, get your can, peel the top,
Hey,
pull it, and you'll look.
come on. I eat Vienna sausages.
Hey, that was
Don't
the next.
make me lose my
Well,
appetite.
you don't think I could compare it with a Big Mama, dude? One of those firecracker sausages I eat. Vienna was the next thing on the block. Come on now, fat Big Mamas are big, and so the long and skinny firecracker, the red pickle sausages. Yeah. Even Lacey tell us about Rex Wiener, please. You see her finger, she's taking a drink, but yeah, that tells you, Shock. I don't know if he's got a job, if he still is in Wellsboro. I really don't know.
I'm surprised I even have any son by him.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that one out myself.
He said it, everybody else did.
Every day I look at my car and think about it, it becomes a mystery. Oh, that was a mystery up there, too.
Yeah.
Can Lacey tell us about Brian Wiener? You can do a finger if you want, Lacey. There you got it. Big loads, too. Yep. Not the float a battleship, Metal Kitty.
Hey, baby girl, how big you think Daddy said?
Nice, Bride. Has a hog. A hog and a dog.
Say hello,
Last few days, she jumped up her in bed or night, rather, and she slept up her the whole night, snuggled to us, and literally held my arm tight.
I think she's trying to sweet talk you out of you know what.
But she's been yelling a lot. She's been horny like crazy, going in heat, and stuff. So yeah, we got to get her fixed soon. I mean, I couldn't get her in until then because Life's Kennels they get superly booked. Um, Up to 2 to 4 months sometimes at a crack before you can even get a dog or a cat in the damn thing. God knows how to use his tool. Yeah. But I'm gonna get off here and get my meds, guys, and get shaved. And keep an eye on my order. My one order right now for my new phones here in town and stuff. And it's actually the same damn phone I did a review on, the Samsung Galaxy A3s, a deadbeat phone. Lacey got one, it was a dead ringer. So we're gonna have two of those Samsung Galaxy A3s. Only one from Total by Verizon, the other one's by let me think. SafeLink. So I won't be able to do a review on that one because it's the same damn thing. All I can do is a review on the company itself for it. But when I get the other service card put on the third or fourth, maybe in between working on the car at night, if I come in, if it gets cold or something, taking a break or two, I could probably do a video on Total by Verizon. I already did a Total Wireless one, but they switched out to Total by Verizon because it's all Verizon owned, but it's owned by TracFone. Don't forget. Oh, hey, Hawk Hogan, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Hulk Hogan.
Where's Real Lithium Aftermath? You know Metal Kitty? I haven't seen him on there last time and this time. Laugh out loud there, Pee Wee. But yeah, yeah, sometime there, Shock. But yeah, I'm gonna get my pills here, guys. But if you see me out there on April 7th, I got my tripod here below my computer stand. I'll have Lacey help me care up my uh, tools, my camera stand, and I'll set it up and start tearing engine rust all the way down, and then hopefully everything checks good where I can get this rebuild process finished and completed. I got the parts already on hold. I just gotta order. You missed MT birthday, yeah. Oh, yep. Speaking of real lithium aftermath, there he is. Yeah, Pee Wee, don't worry about that dude there. He's a troll. He's trolled for quite a while. Um, I can pretty much tell who is he. He's just a troll. Messes with people. Fucks with people on their channel, hacks them, and different things. But anyhow, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Chuck, thanks for backing us up, buddy, and get back to work soon. Yeah, I know, JC. Look out, he's here. And like the video, subscribe as always, like Lacey and myself. Thanks, guys, for the 900, or yeah, 900, I was 590 subscribers. I just got a new one today. Shout out to you, buddy, and you know who you are, y'all. You message, said you subscribe. Yeah, I gotta get my pills there, brother. Um, and stuff like that and get shaved. Plus, we had supper late. Lacey got home a little late. She had a doctor's appointment too. But anyhow, I got to get ready for tomorrow's day to get my phone set up and stuff. Much love to you, Hawk, and stuff like that. So, flying out of here. Thanks for the 590, guys. And I'm coming back to run a lot of videos, so you guys probably never get tired of me out there in the parking lot rebuilding. Talk to you guys later. Metal Kitty. But anyhow, talk to y'all later, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.